Alright, welcome back to Little Rocket Lab. I forgot where we left off. Something with steel beams. I'll check the job board every now and if I got extra materials, then I'll do it. So I really want to upgrade my inventory. So let's check. 20 winches, I have that. But 600 coins? Splitters, that's way too much materials for so little coins. Let's skip. Oh, the bridge, yeah, this... We don't really have to do this, but I will because it makes just traveling easier. And we need this for the future upgrades, but let's continue with the tier 3 for now. We need a lot of stone. And here's the bridge. So we do have a buffer to bring in materials. And I do another buffer for now. And then we need some iron plates. The researcher is gonna be pretty much passive. But for now, let's bring Toasty. And we'll just clean up a little bit. And we do need way more iron plates. So I think I'll make some machines. Actually, this should be enough. The winches are getting worked on. Heavy duty motors, I'm going as fast as I can. As well as the steel beams. Everything is going at its own pace. I'm not really mining much copper because I don't really need that much right now. But I will probably just get some in the future. And I need some furnace 2s. So we need small motor. Thing is, I don't really know what to make right now. I know I need a better P6 in the future. And let's go through town because the bridge is still broken. And I'm going down here because it's a copper deposit. And I need to clean up a little bit. Oh, these rocks are pretty annoying. And then I use Toasty for the rest of it. So there's a bunch of copper over here. I'm gonna work on these. That's kind of overkill, but it's fine. And I want it all coming out this way. And let's connect it all the way over here. And that's gonna be making some heat sinks. And it needs power. And I need a buffer, which are missing motors. That's fine. And then I need to grab a splitter. I also want to work on some copper wire too, just because. And then I'll get a splitter and still some coal for over here. And assembler for copper wire. And then, yeah, I need 2 buffers and 1 splitter. And he's not really doing much, so let me just take this for now. Can I make a splitter? I can. Okay, sesame trip. And then still that and put it over here. And of course it needs power. And that should be fine. And then let's put some buffers up here and over here. And that's looking fine for now. And since there's still time, and because I'm around the area, I'm gonna go to the scrapyard. Oh, I gotta check on the mines too. Oh yeah, all this stone is like backed up. Almost all backed up. I can't really make my way through. If I can squeeze. Okay, it's like half gone. And again, I don't need this many stone. I'm gonna pass that point. So I'm gonna collect what I can. And then I'm just gonna toss it out. It's very slow, but there's no like faster way I know of. If I need more stone, there's stone like almost everywhere. So no biggie. I just don't want to keep coming back here. Purposely pass out. So I could just speed everything up. And here we go. Now it's 10 a.m. instead of 7. So we skip another like 3 hours. Yeah, we need more stone for the bridge. Let me go to the end. It takes a while for it to like go through. Yeah, let's check up on our steel beams. Oh, since we have the computers now, we're gonna need like a ton of these. So I guess I'll start buffering them. And I'll like loop it around. And of course we need some more conveyor belts. I should really automate these, but yeah, I underestimate how much I actually need, but it's fine. I think 9 buffers is fine for now. That's pretty much depleted. I'll leave it there for now. Still, oh my god, we have so much steel beam. So we're pretty much waiting on the heavy duty motors. Let's grab what I can though. And then let's talk to Cliff. The next bag is 5,000. Is there any jobs we can do? Fitters, small motors, I need those. Furnaces, level 2. Yeah. They change every day, by the way. There he is. Now I can move stuff across the bridge. Especially Toasty. And let's go turn in what we have. And yeah, we're just missing the heavy duty motors. And we have some leftover beams, so let's put it into the rocket. So checking around the farm, everything looks pretty good still. So looking around, there's things I could do. Like make more, you know, ores and stuff. But I don't want to. So I'm just gonna go sleep just to pass time. So I think if I sleep another day, I could finish. And these ran out, so let's move these. And still beams produce pretty fast with my current setup. Yeah, there should be enough steel beams for sure. But we still need circuit boards, which we need like tier 4, but I'm still working on tier 3. I should be doing tier 4, but I'm taking my time. But now let's turn in the steel beams and sleep again. And just like that, we have enough rocket parts. Let's grab our leftovers. Because I still need to use these. And that's enough heavy duty motors. So let's turn that in. And power pole level 2. Yeah, we have a lot of this stuff, so let's do that. I know for sure we have enough copper and heat sinks. And it's already like locked up. Let's have 400 copper wires. And I've got my steel beams too, just to see how much more I need. And all of this stone is gone now. Let's start with this one, I guess. I'll put no power. So steel beams. That's only like 200 something. So maybe after some sleeping I'll be done. But let's go check the job board. Buffers. Spawn motors, 100. Now these aren't really worth it. The item buffer. No, I need the iron small motor, so no. I don't think the mine's done, so let me just sleep. I got my steel beams full. So let's go turn that in for sure. Now we can do tier 4. This is where it gets pretty grindy. So luckily I've been saving these computers. So I need, what, 200 of each? And that should be fine. Now we can start getting the recycler for plastics. And I know for sure we have all this stuff. And let me grab some heavy duty motors. And that's easy. And now we get the sorter, which we need logic chips for. So we need circuit boards, logic chips. Logic chips, we get it from the recycling. But we also get scrap. So we need the recycler. We do the motors and steel beams. And I'm gonna actually build it down there. I will have to walk a lot. But it is what it is. I could bring it all the way to my farm, but I don't feel like doing it. Let's do Popple level 2. Because it has a bigger area. We need a couple of these. I might replace some of my old ones. I'm gonna craft 4 of them just to speed things up. I also want the sorter, so it makes things a lot easier. Actually, I need some buffers. This can be a lot of crap. Alrighty, so the recycler. Let's hook this up. And then we need power. Let me change this up a little bit. See, the area is like way bigger. I want to make a bunch of these, so I'm gonna need some splitters. So let's bring a splitter and steal some over here. And this can be a lot of junk, so let's do several buffers. Not like snake it again, because I know this can be like a lot. And trust me, we're gonna need a lot of these in the future. It'd be more organized, but for now, let's do like this. So while that's being done, I'll collect the circuit boards in a bit, and logic chips. So circuit board, I need a similar to copper wire and the chips. I'm gonna wait till I have like a bunch of chips because it's annoying to like go do them without the sorter. Let's actually check out the mine. Oh, and it's done. Nice. So very carefully, I need to kill all these slimes. Actually, let me just snake through. And here's what I came for, the hat. So now the slimes are friendly to me. And I need this ring too for a quest. And now I can steal all this back. I'll come back for the rest later on. And I don't really need these power poles anymore, but I'm just gonna take them anyways. And I want to go overturn this ring because it's taking up a slot. And that actually goes to the mayor. Right over here. I just unlocked the shortcut, but we don't really go back to the mines. So let's check that job board. bell. Okay, that's for some kind of equipment. Stators, I have those. 50 coins. Oof. Cable coins, I could make those. That's a lot of money. So Rebecca. And I definitely want this quest too. But let's go back to cable cranes. I don't know if I can make it in time. But let's go talk to Benson. Which I do need still cables for anyways. It's kind of a hassle, but you need like at least one of these. And like a ton of conveyor belts. So let me go craft a bunch. And then let's go to Benson, which is in the scrapyard. But he's in the cable car. Or the train. Right here. Oh, I should have made some windmills too. Okay, yeah. I'll be back. So we need the belts under the bell. And we're gonna move it all the way over here. Then probably over there. And I'm gonna take the conveyor belts on my way too. And then take the crane across the railroads, up the bell, and move it across. And then we gotta power it too. That's it. And we just keep dragging it over. All the way to the church. Come on, this side. And it's a very far travel. And I'm actually gonna and I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. I'm gonna go over here and go across the river. Actually, yeah, no, I need some more belts. So I gotta grab these. Unfortunately. And they should give us the magnet gloves, which it makes picking things up a lot easier. Because I'll have the boots ready, then the gloves makes picking things up way easier. So let's grab the bell and bring it across. And just power it temporarily. Like that. And then we want the conveyor belt inside of that square, because that's where the bell's gonna be. Like this. And then let's go back to Benson. And there we go. Ultimate pickup range. And then since we're here, let me check on the winches. Because you get a bonus if you turn in the quest before a certain day. Any steel beams, which I have. And I need to make 20 of these. Let me use Leo to find Rebecca. She's somewhere in the tavern, but she's should be in the university still. And just like that, we have almost enough for the backpack. Let's grab some logic chips. This right here. And then I need to cut some steel beams anyways. So let's go to her inn and talk to Rebecca before she closes. And then the filtering splitter. So sorter. Oh, we have the stuff. So let's craft 2 of those. And that's gonna go in front of the recycler. So it sorts the chips and the scraps. Which means I need to do a bit of organizing. Put it over here. And I want, let's say, I want it to be scraps. And then B, I want it to be the chips. Then I need to hook up some buffers. Okay, working as intended. Now for the other side. And this one, I'll keep it the same. And And these will fill up pretty fast too. So I do want to like loop these as best I can. I think 4 buffers is fine for now. And I got trapped close in here, but it's fine. Yeah, I need a bunch of logic chips, so I'll come back later. I got a bunch of stuff here too, anyways. This is kind of an eyesore. I think I'll fix it later. I do want to automate this, but yeah. For now, I'm just gonna buffer everything. Yeah, I don't really produce that much, but there's time still. Logic chips I'll get a bunch of, so I'm not really too worried. And copper wire and the heat sinks. I have those already like ready to go. The coils were there. And logic chips I'll grab tomorrow. Let's check the job board first. Unloaders. Steel booms and heavy duty motors. I could make this. I mean, it is a lot of money. Yeah, I think I'd do 40 unloaders to Veronica. Let me do that real quick. So 40 of these. I haven't talked to her yet, but I believe she's from the bar. Actually, she's this guy's wife, I think. Yeah. And now we can buy the backpack. And I believe that's the last upgrade. And you don't really need money for anything else except like, well, you can expand your farm, but I don't really do that. Let's see, logic chips. You got a bit. It's good for now. And let's go grab some steel beams since we're here. And then I'm gonna start making some circuit boards. So I need to save 200. And the rest I'll put into the buffer. Okay. And then I guess I'll turn in the chips as I'm here. But I do want to talk to the mayor. So water tower, 10,000. I don't really need this, but it's pretty nice. And the land, you get a ton of land, but I don't really use that much. I will try and buy it slowly though. I will need some water pretty soon, but there's like water right here. So since we're waiting, I guess I guess I'll sleep. Nothing else to really do right now. Actually, I start working on the. Let me click on my copper stuff and then I'll sleep. Our chips are almost gone, and so's our wire. So we have enough circuit boards. So let's go top off the wire. And I'm fill up the chips again once I make my rounds. Let's finish this stage 1 with the rocket. 100 there. And we need 50 for the upgrade. And then let's go get the filtering splitter. And now we get the recycler efficiency, so we could break down the computers faster. The heavy duty motors is definitely gonna take a while. Anything else I should pretty much have. The circuit boards and larger chips, they're slowly getting there. Let's collect what we have right now. I'll turn in the chips, so everything else afterwards is just for the circuit boards. But let's go talk to Auntie. So I'm pretty sure we don't have enough heavy duty motors. Especially because we made those unloaders. On this Auntie. Okay, chapter 3. So now we get another, well, we talked to Elise for another set of upgrades. So let's go over there. And I'll clean this up since I'm on the way. Okay, I need some windmills. Yeah, I don't quite have the stuff, but I'll be back. So we need to make some lens. Other stuff I have. So lens, we need quartz and copper bars. So I need a assembler 2 for that. For the bars, I'll just take away this assembler. I need 50, so I need 2 more quartz. Then copper bars I'll get. So back to the mines for a bit. But actually since we're here, let's set up the line. Okay, I need some more chips. And let's fix our farm a little bit. And then I need a bit more quartz for a bit sooner. And let's grab some chips. Let's go ahead and grab some bars. And all the iron copper bars. And I have just enough for the efficiency. So let's go turn that in. But it's Sunday, so I gotta wait till tomorrow to actually get the upgrade. And that's the last one for now. And then now we just work on at least at the observatory. And then we wait for the lens. I have time and I don't want to hoard inventory. So I'm gonna turn this in and just go to sleep. And for the rest of the steel beams, I guess I'll turn it into the rocket. Oh, this is way full. And I'm gonna throw another buffer just to speed things up. And the glass lens is gonna take a bit of time. So I guess I'll go to sleep. And I think I'll end it there. We got a lot done today, so that's pretty good. Again, I hope you're enjoying the series because I am. It's been pretty fun actually automating everything and just relaxing. Before I was doing like a mix of like automation and like still hand farming. But alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.